The first ever black professor in the world is a Ghanaian. The first ever scholar from black race is a Ghanaian. A young man that studied law, medicine, logic, metaphysics, physiology, philosophy. Why do you think he wrote as a thesis, or what they call dissertation at that time? Why do you think he chose the topic? The absence of sensation in the faculty of sense in the human mind, and their presence in the organic and living body. Think about this. Why did you think he wrote about that? He chose that topic. It was a deliberate act. He was driving a narrative. It was 1734, after his graduation. His defense was on that topic. Why do you think he wrote on that? This is a red gem, for crying out loud. Where is the project? We demand the project works of that man. We demand for professors project work. So if you are with me, please type "let's go." Share this, let it get to the authorities. Please, Africans must wake up and we must demand what belongs to us. Nigeria just demanded for their sculptures that were taken from during the slave trade, and it was returned to Benin Kingdom. And we are talking about intellectual property that will change the entire human race, that will change the entire human, not black race, the entire human race and reasoning and thinking. And we are not asking for it. We demand for those things to be brought to us. Because we blacks, we don't know how to cherish our own. We don't know how to build on what we have. We allow people to tell us our history, and it is an error. A black man from Ghana, from Nzima, western region of Ghana, to have achieved this much, and we do not even know or hear about him that much. United Nations should be supposed to be listening to the speech given by philosophers of Ghana and with regards to this man. Not only philosophers of Ghana, philosophers of every other African nation, using the project work, building on the project work of Professor Anton. This is a man that existed in 1703 to about 1746 when he returned back to Ghana. That is in the archive of top scholars in the world. That his name is supposed to be mentioned when Aristotle, Socrates, and the rest are mentioned. I'm talking about Anton Wilhelm. He was born in 1703, was snatched from the love of his parents at the age of 5 or thereabout, and was into this transatlantic slave trade thing. And when God wants to ordain a man, like how God wanted to use Moses to liberate the children of Israel from Egypt, was carried by those transatlantic slave traders, Dutch West Indies, and was given as a gift to the Duke of Brunswick, where this young man found favor. He found favor, and they took him in as a child, and decided not to use him as a slave, but to make him be seen as a human being, because at that time, let me tell you, blacks were not seen as human beings. Their grandfathers, they were still selling their own. Even you that was selling, they didn't even see you as a human being. That is what Anton went to discover when he got to Germany. And as at that time, he started fighting for the rights and the privileges of the blacks to be given to the blacks. About 1727 to 1734, that period. That's hence his thesis in his prelims university project work, that he said that the topic, his title was "Blacks Have No Rights in Europe." He spoke in 6 different languages. He spoke Greek, he spoke Latin, he spoke German, he spoke French, he spoke English, and the German spoke the High and the Low German. This guy was a genius. He's not the regular child. He wasn't a regular child. That's why he was loved by the dukes. The black diamond. He was the black star. The real black star we are talking about. Why do you think Ghana adopted black star? The real black star. In the midst of all the white, he was shining. In the midst of all the white, he was a professor. In the midst of all the white, he was a lecturer. In the midst of all the white, he was a leader. He was a philosopher of high repute. Please, the president of Ghana, I plead with you, continue what Kwame Nkrumah wanted to do, because Kwame Nkrumah wanted to raise a foundation in the name of Professor Amo, and unfortunately he could not do it. Please, I beg of you, it is a diamond that we need. We need those project works. We need our philosophers. Let there be affiliation. The University of Ghana, Legon, and the University of Halle, Germany. The University of Wittenberg, Ghana, and Germany. We need it badly. Sir, we need it badly. The ancestral spirit is back. I'm telling you the truth. We need this project to work. I'm not angry for nothing.
Thank you, my brother.
When I was reading the project, when I was having research on this, I was reading this thing and I was getting angry because at the point they would tell me limited information. When I go to some point, he went limited information. Where are the project work of this man?
And I feel like as a black American that all of us need to come over here. And we will probably end up moving here at some point if we did come. But in America, what they show us of Africa is a lot of negativity.
Facts.
Right? So with that, we grow up thinking of African like, oh, Africa is nasty, or it's all poor, or it's not where we should be at. That's what they teach us so that we won't come here, so that we won't invest in our own, so that we won't know who we are and where we're from. And then they try to regulate us as Americans, as black Americans. So they try to keep us down as much as possible. But every time I come here, I feel a sense of renewal. I feel a sense of like, wow, you know? It's a long ways from home. And, growing up, I never thought that my music would take me all around the world. And every time I come here, I feel so blessed.
Yeah. Charlie, we were listening to you as teenagers, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel so blessed when I'm able to come to Africa. When I get booked to come to Africa, it's like, wow, I get to go to the motherland again. I get to see a different country. I get to, feel the vibe of the city and the people. And I really like to get out and touch the people. I really like to get out, make music with the artists of the country, go to the clubs, go see the mountains, go see whatever, whatever the country has to offer, or meet the president. And so I just really don't like to be closed in my room. I want to go eat the food. I want to try this. I want to, just enjoy everything and just really soak it in so that in my brain I have the great best memories of that particular country that I've gone to.
Okay. And which artists would you want to work with while you're in Ghana? Have any names popped up yet?
It's a lot of names. What was it? Black Sheriff.
Okay.
Who else we want to work with? King Contra.
I want to suggest Sarkodie. Okay, so these are Black Sharif. Sarkodie is rap. Black Sharif is like D Black. Okay. Yeah, D Black to rap. So some of the R&B singers, I could give you Ifya. Ifya is our queen over here. So someone you should work with.
I want to get in the studio with her too.
Yeah.
I want to get in the studio with about 4 or 5 artists. Let's have a studio day.
Yeah.
All the artists come through. We make 4 or 5 records. I work real quick, and let's get that thing popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I want to touch the town. I want to leave some music over here. I want to leave a legacy over here. I want to be a part of what's going on over here. I'm very excited to be here.
Awesome. We're excited for you.
I
Top 3 most popular tourist attractions in Ghana. I bet you the last one will shock you. Number 3, Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum. This iconic site is dedicated to Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. It's a place to dive deep into the history of Ghana's fight for independence and to see the final resting place of this great leader. Number 2, Kakum National Park. Fancy walking on a canopy walkway above a lush rainforest? Kakum National Park offers that and more. It's home to amazing wildlife and breathtaking views, perfect for adventure lovers. Before the last one, don't forget to like, follow, and share for more. Number 1, Cape Coast Castle. The historic Cape Coast Castle, once a hub for the transatlantic slave trade, holds both beauty and a sobering reminder of history. Exploring the dungeons and the breathtaking coastline is an unforgettable experience. When Nigerian enters there, they will think it's UK capital.